1407 Great Mocking Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay, so it AKPC, we're back.
Yes, been a bit.
First one of the new year.
Yes.
MJ came in here. He has other stuff going on.
Yeah, he's hanging out with Wolverine.
Yeah. He wished us Happy New Year. He said hi to me. He's doing fine. I'll explain more when we're done.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, so it's been a couple of weeks. We've had six. Well, 7 if you count Dark Web.
Well, yeah, I forgot to put those on my list of notes.
But okay, so how do you guys want so we got Legion of X, Wolverine, X-Force, X-Men Red, X-Men, and Immortal X-Men.
Let's do the ones I didn't read so you can give a better synopsis for it. So I didn't read I read X-Men Red, I read X-Men, and I read Immortal X-Men. So those I read the 3. I consider those in canon. So we'll start. That's just me. But we'll start.
No, you're reading the good ones. You're reading the gold standard.
Well, let's start with those.
All right. Start with the gold standard. Okay, let's.
Yes.
I'd say let's go with X-Men Red right now.
Let's do it.
All right, X-Men Red. So we finally get it's the final finale of the fight between Storm and Vulcan, which basically looks like a Dragon Ball Z episode where Frieza and Goku were just talking for 15 episodes.
Yeah. And I'm you, Lady Aurora, you have to cheat to save your life.
That's what happened. I'm happy about that. I'm not happy the way she won, but I'm happy that they basically just said okay, they are evenly, quote unquote, evenly matched. If Vulcan had just taken her into space, she's fucking dead. But that's beside the point. But they are evenly matched. So Aurora had to admit, hey, I need some help. I need my assistance.
Yeah, and we always like it when Storm checks herself and is like, yeah, I need help. She
literally had to change the entire culture of a planet that has been practicing that kind of, only the strong will survive. Basically, we don't help each other. That's seen as a weakness. She had to change the entire culture of a planet that has been doing, let's see, like the culture that has been doing that for centuries. That's what she had to do. That is the level of ass pull that she had to do to beat Vulcan. I'm fine with that, but like I said before, if he had just taken the weird thing about Storm, the big thing about Storm is that she her power is weather based, and there ain't no weather in space. So if Vulcan had just taken her into space, it would have been over. There's no evenly matched. Literally, she was fighting on her home turf, and she was still technically losing. So I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Gabriel could have pulled off a win, and then Gabriel would have gotten the Intergalactic Emperor of Wakanda upset.
Oh,
right.
Or maybe not because the Black Panther, whatever.
Yeah, or maybe not because John Ridley's still writing him, and man.
It says this volume will be like the Martin Luther King statue in Boston that was unveiled.
If you ask me specifically where do I rank this in the top 10 runs, it is number 17.
Can we talk about this when we are done rolling?
Yes, I just want to point that out. You just mentioned the intergalactic, what intergalactic empire? That's pretty much what John Ridley said. What empire?
Yeah, right.
I had some thoughts.
Okay, so how did you guys feel about Abigail Brand? How she ended up, because she figured out that she was being played.
Yeah.
Then it seemed like she got away.
She got body slid. She got the body slide, which I thought was pretty cool. Like I was like, oh yeah, that would make some sense that she'd have that in her back pocket. But then she started talking to the Fisher King, and it just kind of, it almost seemed like they're trying to imply that like they were let's say husband or wife. It almost seemed like that they were implying that like that was her father.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I took.
Please don't tell me that Weapons and Cora and Abigail are all siblings, but her dad had green fur like beasts.
Right, that's what she said. Well, yeah, like if they're not, well, yeah. Well, we saw her brother, and yeah, that is true. Like that might have changed because technically speaking, if we're going off of that, you know, like where are her twins? Yeah. Where are Beast's kids? Like they're not.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Yeah, that's
I have a lot of questions with that.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, it's interesting. Yeah. I always like Abigail Brand. I kind of, let's see, if anything, I thought maybe her quote unquote heel turn, because she's always been like a morally great character. I don't necessarily think she was just kind of just straight up evil here. She was like lawful evil. And I kind of just wish that she had a better angle than just I want to control stuff. I'm like, what the
her whole thing was, if you remember her plan, was that she wanted to make Earth super strong for whatever was coming.
Right, but she also wanted to rule it. But she also wanted to run it, though.
Yeah, that too. She wanted to be Space Fury.
Yeah,
Fury.
Which Nick Fury was Space Fury. Like literally, like unironically, he was the man on the wall. So even that job was taken. And then Winter Soldier did it for like a run, and then it's like we're done with this. Like put it back on Earth.
Yes.
But yeah, I like that. I mean, it's clear. Let's see. If there's one thing that I have loved is that time and time and again, Hickman and Ewing have a love for Sunspot, and I absolutely love that because I like Sunspot. If anyone asks me, literally. Sunspot is my favorite mutant. My favorite X-Men will always be Cyclops, but my Sunspot is my favorite mutant. And they have just the level of attention and love and care that they've given to this character is like ridiculous in the best way possible. So it is literally always a treat when he's on screen, when he's on panel.
Yeah, someone our age who's got these powers, who's basically the in-house boyfriend for Deathbird, and is just a wheeler dealer off panel, and he can survive getting his neck broken by his
in a lot of ways he's like a let's see. Yeah, in a lot of ways he's more strategic, because I always say that Cyclops is more of a tactician than a strategist, because he can just think on the fly. But he is like a sly Cyclops, and like that's kind of something that's been there all the way since his conception. Because way back when, like he was working, like I remember this panel, like when like he was working on like a machine way back in New Mutants, when he was doing stuff like that, and they just kind of gave that leadership role to first Cannonball, which I'm like, I don't have any problem with Cannonball, but I don't find him that interesting. I think his family's interesting because they just kept making mutants, but him and himself was like, that's kind of cool. But they just kept giving him stuff to do, and then it went to Moonstar, which once again I like Moonstar. So that was pretty cool, but they just kept tying her to the freaking Demon Bear. And then she became a Valkyrie. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. But Sunspot, ever since like Infinity War, like the Infinity War like tie-in, they've just been elevating this guy into like just star-studded status. And I absolutely love it. I can't, like, X-Men Red has been of this run, the best book so far. And a big reason has been Sunspot.
Yeah.
And
I would say that we got to remember, Cable trained Sunspot too.
Yeah.
Cable Prime.
Yeah.
Cable's trained him. Magneto's trained him. Cyclops has trained him. He ran the Hellfire Club for a little bit. People forget about that, but he ran the Hellfire Club. He ran the Hellfire Club.
Tell me about the Hellfire Club when we're done taping. And
a couple of times. No, you're right. Xavier, Magneto, Cable. He got some. I would say he had something from Cyclops.
Yeah, I remember because he was training. Yeah, like at least I'm pretty sure he was on panel, but I've seen it. I've seen it mentioned quote unquote off panel too. But like I remember this like pretty cool scene where he was wearing a Cyclops S suit when he was training other mutants.
Oh yeah.
So
like
there's something there.
X-Men Red, like I think we're all in agreement. X-Men Red is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ewing's going nice and steady.
Yes.
Yeah, like I think it's one of the three. I call it the gold standard. This one, Immortal X-Men, and regular X-Men.
So it's X-Men Gold and X-Men Blue.
No, man, nah.
I mean, Gold Team, Blue Team,
I mean, this hasn't been like these are the three main titles. And if you go back, there have been times where there have been three main franchise X-Men books.
Yeah.
Like this happened back in 2001 when Morrison and Claremont and Chuck Austin were doing it. And then we're seeing it again with Claremont, Wheaton, and Austin were doing it. Oh God. Yeah. No, I don't want to create a pattern where there shouldn't be. But yeah, I love X-Men Red.
Yeah.
Also the ending where we found out who Orberus Stellius is.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, we're getting ready for another event.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to a point. Things have escalated a bit with Mr. Essex, so I'm like, okay, you are escalating in select parts. You've at least got my attention, so let's get rolling, please.
Okay, yeah. What would you name these four Sinisters? I got three.
Well,
okay, the deck of Sinister, the Sinister deck, or the cards of Sinister.
The hands of Sinister.
It doesn't really matter to me. I just say, okay, that's
the Sinister Flush.
Mr. Essex of Spades, Mr. Essex of Hearts.
He's saying when they all come together.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, the Sinister Flush.
Yeah.
Instead of a Raw Flush, Sinister Flush. Yeah, that kind of works.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay.
The Sinister Flush gang.
Yeah.
And then DC's gonna be like, hey.
Oh, all right. Where do you think we're gonna find the next Sinister? Because these Sinisters have been just kind of been popping up.
I think MJ called it. Honestly, I do think it's gonna be what's her name?
Mother Righteous. Mother Righteous.
Yeah, Mother Righteous. Because we have had a woman Sinister before.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Ms. Sinister for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And she was writing her.
She was there right before the X-Men colored teams.
No. This happened way before. Before. This happened like Utopia.
Yeah. Well, Utopia, and then she came back after Avengers vs. X-Men. Cyclops was right, by the way. And after Avengers vs. X-Men, she came back and then like said she was gonna do some stuff. And Cyclops was like, okay, well, I might have to bust out of jail. Just stop her. Nothing came of it. Nothing. She's to this day, she might be out there in the world doing something like, or maybe she became Mother Righteous.
Yeah, probably. That's what I think. Okay, so X-Men.
Oh yeah, I've got.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've got some things to say.
Things to do. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
Let me do okay. So this one we get the long-awaited meetup between Laura and Laura.
Yeah. To be respectful, let's just call them Laura Laura Prime and
No,
Volt.
no. One implies one is superior to the other. They're
Laura
both-
1 and
Alright.
Laura A. We'll
Yeah.
do that.
I
Vault
just
model
call- I just call
Laura.
Laura and Weapon X-23 and Wolverine.
Okay.
No, because like, so like, what? All right, good. Let me get your thoughts before I ask my next question.
Okay.
Like, how do you guys feel? How did you guys feel about this issue?
I like this. It's
Nothing of
continuing.
nothing
Yeah.
of note happened in here except Sync playing Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye all the time.
Oh, come on. I think a lot happened, and we actually know where the X-Men are continuity-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I'm like, you didn't have to show every other scene. Such a hard day at work. You know what I'm gonna need?
Really? Come on. It's totally understandable.
It's totally understandable.
All right, no, all right. I think, of course, they're gonna do that. Like every X-Men couple that gets together and they reunite after a X amount of time apart. That just kind of like, yeah, don't bother them for a few days. They're just banging it out.
I mean, I'll agree with you on that because they even had that let's see, a couple issues ago, maybe like issue like 14 or maybe even like 14, maybe even 12. Like they just randomly cut to a scene of what's it called, Negasonic Teenage Warhead kids like making out with one of her girlfriends. And I'm like, okay, don't like, is she joining the team or nope, we're just doing okay, no, it's just comedy.
Yeah, because Dugan doesn't know that the movies and the TV, no, whatever. I think that was
Well,
just
yeah, I'm not even mad at that. Like they've done that so many times. Some things work, some things don't. Like they did it. Like they pretty much they kind of made Killmonger more movie based out like off of Black Panther. I really wish that they just bite the bullet and just say no. Like he is related to T'Challa, so he can have a better claim to the throne. They've made Shuri a tech genius, even though she never was before. At least not to that extent. Like T'Challa was the gadget man making all the stuff. Now it's Shuri. So they've done like they've what else have they done? Like when they take the
just so much. Like they made Namor, like Namor was a white guy. Now they're gonna make him like Hispanic.
Are they? I don't know if they did. I haven't seen that because like I know they made a future like Namor, like a Namor book where he pretty much flooded the planet, and I think he's older, but I think he's still like European, I guess Caucasian passing. Yeah.
No, like all right. So in continuity, we know that this happened during X-Terminators #1. We know that.
Yeah.
We know this. And then we saw a nice little Generation X reunion between Sync and Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. Let's get all of them back together. What do you say?
Everybody but Skin.
Huh? No.
Everybody but Skin.
No, bring Skin.
Skin needs his thing.
He's OG. Okay.
Skin stay at home.
Wow. If Skin can't go, then M can't go.
I'm fine with that.
Wow,
let's see. Dude, that's like you saying, let's bring the band back together for like the New Mutants, and you want to bring back Birdface. No, they can stay.
No. That is so disrespectful. So, like Skin is the. You know what?
I know.
No. I'm trying to think of a right person.
There is like one I will let, like there's one I'll accept for this. That's the only one, and like I wait for you, and it's a New Mutants character. So there's like one reference I think you can get past.
Don't say Cypher. Don't.
No, not Cypher. No, Cypher. No, Cypher's a staple. No, another person from the New Mutants. Let's see if you can get it.
Okay.
Funny enough, they were in a movie. Funny enough, they were in an X-Men related movie.
Oh God.
They were arguably the star of that movie.
Oh God. Okay, arguably the star.
Mm-hmm.
Magic? No.
X-Men related, so that was close. I'll give you one more guess.
Dang. I'm not gonna get it.
All right, it was Rusty Collins. Fire.
Oh no,
That's the
no,
closest.
no,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no, no, no,
That's the
no.
closest
The
one.
the only reason why I say Skin is like he's essential. You need him is because he was there from the beginning to the end.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does. That's like
No,
saying like Sunspot isn't part of the New Mutants.
you said because he was there from the beginning. He was there from the beginning. From the beginning, it's like wait, Sunspot left.
When
He
left
left
at
the team. No. He left the team for a little bit, and then he came back.
Yeah, but he was still a featured player, main character on the book.
Does that count? Like, does it count if you leave and come back? I mean, I guess. I'm trying to think. That's a better question. Like, let's see, who's a New Mutant who has stayed the whole time? It couldn't be Cypher because he. No, Cannonball joined the Avengers. Remember?
No. I mean, are you talking about the original New Mutants run?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first 100. Cannonball stayed there the entire time. Sunspot stayed there like most of the entire time, and so did Wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane. Okay, so Magic just effed off then. Magic effed off, and I guess well there was Karma. No, she went back to she went back to take care of her family. I think her orphan. And then there was Moonstar. I don't know what she did. She was just
Moonstar went and became a Valkyrie.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mentioned earlier.
And then she started working for Shield.
Because why not?
It happened. It happened.
But so back to X-Men.
Okay,
X-Men number 18.
Yeah. Skin is essential. Okay, like if we had to cut somebody, I'd probably cut Mondo.
Mondo helped though. Mondo was actually useful.
No. Okay, Mondo has not been there the entire time.
I'm saying Mondo has been used as of late. Mondo has been useful, and by as of late, I mean like since this new run of X-Men, like the whole thing with Hickman, that like he did help. Like he actually was Krakoa's voice for a little bit. So it's not like he hasn't been helpful.
Yeah, but when's the last time?
Give me one. I'm trying to think. Maybe in like that giant splash page. I don't even remember seeing Skin in a panel recently. Not recently, and like so far. That's saying a lot because
I've seen Skin.
Where?
I seen him in during the Hellfire Gala when Sting got picked for being on the X-Men.
His panel was getting usurped. His panel was not getting picked. That's great. That's a perfect Skin panel.
And also he's appeared in X-Men Green.
Oh, okay. So no wonder I didn't see him because no one's reading X-Men Green.
Yeah.
Like even the people who were upset about X-Men Green aren't reading X-Men Green anymore.
It's like you're gonna get it online. What kind of nobody's doing that.
Well, yeah, it's an Infinity comic, so you can get it online. It's an interesting premise. I just don't know why. It just seemed to come out of nowhere for a nature girl. I'm like, okay, that's odd. Now she's just eco-terrorist.
She's
like,
weird.
Did she play too much Final Fantasy VII or like what's going on? Like I don't get it.
And she has this creepy little kid with her, and Sauron is her buddy. Weird.
Yeah.
But I want to see Generation X get back together. I don't like the whole thing with Laura talking. I wish we get more of this. I would love to have seen this type of thing during Jean Grey and Emma Frost.
Oh, the giant size? Yeah. Oh yeah, but that was a silent issue. It's funny you say that because that was a silent issue. Like there was no.
But if it wasn't a silent issue, fuck the silent shit. I wanted to see where are they? Where do they stand? I think we should know. The people ought to know.
Yeah, the people need to know. Yeah, we'll get Ben Urich on it, and we'll see. Like he'll crack any case.
Yeah, he'll find out. He'll find
out. That should be his slogan. I'll find out.
Or my mind will be wiped. That's a guarantee.
Right.
No,
I didn't know it. It means my mind was wiped.
Jeez, that's rough. That's so rough. Okay, so, so we're liking X-Men.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a nice interlude. I'm waiting for Dark Web to finish, and we'll just go.
It's basically finished, or at least the X-Men part of it
Yeah. After the X-Men Dark Web thing, I'm like, well, okay. Well, wait, are we going to talk about that now?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
All right. If I may start, I'm like, okay, you guys technically gave Madeline what she wanted. Now she's okay. You guys have a whole demon thing to clean up. And Maddie, you corrupted and boy toyed Ben Riley. How are you gonna handle him? That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're talking about Dark Web?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Web X-Men. Where
Okay, okay, my whole thing with Maddie is I want to be on her side, but she keeps attacking the wrong people. She should be, instead of it going after Cyclops, she should go after the person who sent her on her mission in the first place.
Yeah.
Sinister.
Mr. Sinister.
I'm on your side too, but that's
but she
not
ain't
what
doing no, but she ain't doing none of that. So that's why I think, oh, she can't go after her daddy, so she's gonna go after the other people. Like they're just as much. It's not like they chose to. It's not like she was a pawn to anybody else but Sinister. Sinister
well, yeah.
is the main
Mhm.
is our main villain, but she does not want it. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want any type of smoke with Sinister.
Yeah,
But all the smoke for Jean though.
yeah, the only thing I really want now, because I didn't read the lead up to Ben becoming corrupted. All I really want is for Scott or Alex or some people to say, like, hey, we're planning to make a move against Mr. Essex. Do you want a piece of this ass kicking that we're planning? Because we'll let you have it.
No, because like knowing Sinister and knowing her, like they would have some kind of fail safe that prevents one from harming Maddie from harming Sinister and actually turning on everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
It's I get it. I get where you're coming from, but
Yeah,
Maddie's
with how
crazy.
with how they're taking Mr. Essex, he's Batman's contingencies times 12. Times 12 here. But yeah, that motivation, I'm like, okay, we got your motivation a little too late, but highly understandable, and it was
Not understandable. I wouldn't say it's understandable. She's just like
straightforward. Well, it was straightforward, and they got to it. So there we go. I'm just like, oh, okay. How are you gonna make all the demons go away and clean everything up? And how are you gonna deal with your new boy toy, Maddie? Are you just gonna drag him along or make him snap even more, or what are you going to do?
Who
You
knows?
can't just you
All
can't
I
just
know is it seems like once again Cyclops is right, or the just the council in general is like, huh, maybe we should have not brought her back. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that was probably
yeah.
Hey, I said I don't like the fact they made Jean's like, oh yeah, I was really pushing for you. No. Let's go with the drama. But just say like, no.
Guess who's going into the pit next, and guess who's going to be right next to Sinister? That girl.
Yeah. Like let's get the Sinister family back together. No,
and bring Strife too.
Get him too. All the bad elements. But that ending though, what we saw with the Brood and Corsair.
Oh no, yeah. I'm like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we now have our brand new problem. They've either deposed Brew or something.
No, it's not deposing. It's these are renegades. These are actual renegade Brood, but we don't know why they're doing it yet. So
yeah, I'm like, this is the legitimate next big emergency right here.
I just wish we had more of a bit build up for it though.
Yeah, but they're gonna be balancing the Brood.
Maybe we did, but it was an X-Men green.
Oh,
yeah, it was that. and Gillen's putting Sins of Sinister as the top priority now, and the only person using the Brood right now is Kelly Thompson in the Captain Marvel stuff. So
I do love me some Kelly Thompson.
yeah, I love her. She just beat Kelly Sue DeConnick's record on Captain Marvel, and she'll be able to leave this book at her own choosing. Hopefully.
Good for her.
And I want her to get give her 3 books like Jed McKay maybe when she's ready to leave Carol.
No, I
Yeah,
heard
it is
that she's
crazy.
gonna be
It is
writing
crazy, like the
Gambit
like-
Rogue book.
Huh?
I heard that she's gonna be writing the Gambit Rogue book.
No, Stephanie Phillips will be doing that. Stephanie Phillips.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
uh,
It is crazy the makeup of everything. Like it just seems like now, kind of like Marvel's plan is like, okay, so we're not getting new writers, but what we will do is we'll just give writers that are already here more books. Because Cantwell is going to be writing something. I forgot what it was. And he I remember Cantwell from writing Iron Man. I was iffy. I know Iron Man and Doom actually. I was like iffy on that. I was like, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Al Ewing can do no wrong. He'll just do. If Al Ewing today said, I'm gonna write a Howard the Duck book, I'm gonna be like, I'm right there at issue 1. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't even like Howard the Duck, but I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Waid, though. It's the same thing with Mark. These continuity writers who know all the lore and because they help.
Well, you say that because say what you want. Let's see. I generally do like Dan Slott, but there have been some times where I'm like, I don't like this book. But Dan Slott's a big continuity guy.
Yeah.
So is Jason Aaron.
That's not true. Especially after what he did with Thor. That's not true.
Yeah.
I can't say that. He made his own
Yeah.
lore. I'll say that. He's
Yeah.
getting his own lore.
He is a Chuck Austin of his generation.
Yeah.
And let me be fair. Let's see. I am criticizing Jason Aaron. I still love his work to death. I said this today. I mean, like I said, I'll keep saying this until the day I die. Hopefully not soon. But specifically, when it comes to I forgot what it was. Not Unworthy Thor. God, I forgot. Like the Thor where like the Mighty Thor. I genuinely hated that premise, but god damn it, if the run was not fantastic.
Yeah.
I hated the premise. Like, oh, Jane Foster became Thor. That's fucking stupid. No, that is Thor. That is his name. He is Thor. But the run, it was an actual journey. Like he took
It was great. Yeah, it was fantastic really journey. Good.
I'm playing God of War Ragnarok right now. I'm like, damn, man. I'm waiting for the Thor stuff to come, for the Thor from Marvel to pop in any moment now. And
yeah.
Yeah,
and be like, this is what you guys had thought I looked like? Guardians, good God.
It's like, also, this is here. So I saw Surtur before or Helheim before, but hey, the Helheim and that Thor run, now that's my Helheim. Like, that's not hashtag my Helheim.
Yeah.
Okay, so
all right, what's next?
We got you got Immortal X-Men.
Immortal X-Men.
I thought we didn't. Are we going to talk about? Oh yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, Immortal X-Men.
Immortal X-Men.
Yeah, you go first, Eric.
Xavier. It was the Xavier.
Yeah,
I was waiting for this one. I was waiting for this one.
Derek. Mm-hmm. All right, Derek. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought it was great. Like, it gave you a really good dive inside Xavier's head. Mm-hmm. It showed him it now makes a satire like the boys seem really stupid in their argument because Xavier, because he chose the X-Men specifically knowing what he was looking for.
Yeah,
and I really like that. And also with the Xavier saying I'm actually really happy I got my powers. Magneto got his because if he would have had his, everybody would be dead. Everybody's dead.
Yeah,
I mean, unironically, that's what happened in X-Men 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was great.
Yeah, I really like the general theme where he's just thinking and where he's basically saying, you guys, human governments, you should all be thankful I'm so chill Because if I was any way darker or like my friend,
Crazy.
like my deceased metal loving friend,
He crazy. My man
yeah,
crazy. Like he'll
yeah,
hit everybody. It's like he even shows why he never chose Proteus or Legion to be X-Men, because they are way too volatile. Like he said, like my son can destroy reality with his runaway thoughts.
Yes.
Why? Like I'd be scared of that too.
yeah.
That does kind of also show though that he maybe the other thing he can't control them. Then he's like, well, I can only basically just fight you. I can't actually control you. I can only just suppress you.
Yeah, that's
basically saying like you don't, and also you could apply this to his relationship with any mutants he comes into in terms of the singular or the plural. You don't have to like me, but I am the best default leader you've got. You've got
no. And like also I like the way he did his dream. The way he said about the dream, he said like,
yes,
he knows I didn't say this or that,
like 5-year plan or like
it's sensible and achievable plan.
Right.
No, he said like I made it so the X-Men will allow other people to live out their
will make a world for them to dream, to be able to dream. So yeah, I like that.
I was like, wow,
that's probably my favorite one since the Exodus run. Like the
very
Exodus book.
Would you say that was very Martin Luther King-ish? Because we just concluded Martin Luther King Day.
No, right. You just gotta keep okay. So the challenge is for Cory. How many times can I reference Martin Luther King in this episode? Bro, two.
You know what? I think we have the tagline for the title of the episode.
I can't wait when we get into X-Force. Okay, so remember when Martin Luther King
yes. I'm still thinking about that bad statue, but Stan Lee did say when he got the base models of the X-Men out, they got canceled and Claremont took them over. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were in his artistic subconscious when the compare and contrast with Xavier and Magneto were being developed. I'm not saying a wrong thing here.
Right.
No, you're not. It's just to some people, saying that Magneto and Xavier, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X is offensive because I guess they think it implies that the X-Men are talking about the black metaphor as opposed to the minority metaphor.
Martin Luther King specifically was arguing for more than just black people. He was arguing for a lot of he's arguing for civil rights. Like maybe the front of it was black people. He was talking about different minority groups. So I mean, people want to get upset and get upset. That doesn't necessarily.
And then there's people like Bryan Singer who think mutantdom represents LGBT.
Well, Well,
I didn't get that at first, though. When I first saw those movies, I'm like,
yeah, I know. Me either, because I didn't. I think that's part of it. Well, one, I was like, when those movies came out, I was like still a child. No, but it's not saying that I grew up with them. But two, I just didn't like. Unfortunately, I just didn't know what like LGBT was like, and like thanks to the modernness of it, like I'm more exposed to it. But I think that's the big thing about X-Men is that like it is basically they are fighting against oppression, and unfortunately, that is ironically, oppression is a unifying thing because many people throughout history and even today still, I don't even have to you don't even have to look back that far, are still being oppressed. So I do think specifically that they're based off of at least the ideals are based off of Martin Luther King and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Now, granted, these are clearly arguably more extreme versions of them because say what you want, Malcolm X wasn't actually saying let's go kill the oppressor. He said defend yourself, and I think things would go more smoothly if Martin Luther King could just like put thoughts into people's minds and be like, hey, stop being dicks. So that would be great too.
No, I mean, he could. I mean, he kind of. Okay, you have to admit that whole thing where he put that like that block, so like the doomsday weapons won't happen. I
Right.
love that. He's
That's
like, they
great.
can't do
Yeah,
it.
The only thing that
yeah.
gets me though is that like how would he the only thing that gets me is like he would have to know because I mean eventually those people will change, right? How does he know specifically? Or did he just go to every like did he just like make like a worldwide broadcast and anybody's like you will not press this button?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
he
So,
or he uses Cerebro to check
Right.
election days or something,
Yeah.
and passes along the psychic check and everything, and that makes sense with how Xavier's being handled now. He's still like as in the early X-Force volumes, I still want to work with you, but look how long it took for one of you to try to come after me.
Right. Took days.
no, like he really believes in free will. He believes like I want you to do well. I want this. Please
You
do
have to
it.
want it too.
Like it. I love Xavier, and I like how he says, "I've never been a victim." Like
I've chosen
coming
to.
from a
I've
place of
chosen for you to
privilege.
do that.
In like it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I do
It's
think specifically, maybe I think he was talking. I think he was talking to like talking himself up a little bit. I definitely think he was a victim when Dark Phoenix killed him. That's my I
I
think.
think I think he was a victim when Juggernaut was beating his ass when he was a kid.
Or
That's good. Or,
yeah,
that's good. That's a good point too because he didn't always have his powers. I
Right?
think
yeah, and he was saying this when he has his legs. when,
that
when,
is that's a good point. True. That's a good point too.
when he has his legs, he's like,
Talking
I'm
about
not a
shit.
victim anymore because I can put that stupid wheelchair away.
I know wheelchair. And by the way, once again, WizKid took his old wheelchair. I love that. Like, he took
Hey,
his wheelchair.
hey,
I
hand me
just like
downs are a thing. Hand me downs are a thing.
no. I mean, technically, Mora made him a victim.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. Like I don't know. She made him her bitch for
yeah,
decades.
yeah. They'll make him vocalize that in a moment.
Yeah.
I but I think my main problem is like I would have thought Xavier would have been like we would have seen how lonely he is because he found out that Moira like basically betrayed like just she's not his friend. He thought that was his friend, found out like she doesn't care about him. And
Mhm.
his best friend is dead now and he can't bring him back.
Well, and he doesn't even know this part. His best friend's dying words were "Watch out for Xavier." Like he
Right?
doesn't even know that part.
He doesn't know that his best friend called him a bitch behind his back. Like,
Yeah,
Xavier, Xavier's a bitch.
his best friend got his chest punched in by Thanos' granduncle.
No. Screw that. No, he was fine. He could have made it. He could have been okay.
Well,
But
yeah, he
no,
was.
but it kind of. I want Xavier to get to deal with the fact that Magneto is like a fake friend. He will talk so much shit behind his back to his kids. Well, Storm. I mean,
To the people he raised. I mean, well, he didn't really raise Storm. I guess I get what you mean though. To the people that he, I don't know. I guess taught. I guess I say taught. I guess that's the best way to do it.
Influenced.
Influence. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
Yeah, and he openly admitting he only let Warren come into his life because the Worthingtons were richer than
He was richer.
No,
Yes.
no.
That was a great joke.
Not richer than he is. Like
They said, "Well, you
they
get it
have
right,
resources.
wealthier." He said, "Well, because you can get. I can be rich today and be broke tomorrow. But wealth, you can't get rid of wealth."
That is true. I just like I'm glad we got confirmed that Xavier he goes through everybody. He goes through everybody and like he knows what he's looking for when it comes to his X-Men. You think Kitty Pryde was an accident? No.
Well, he says, okay, my favorite thing about that is that, like, oh, I picked her because she's a hacker. She hasn't hacked shit in decades. Like, she hasn't, like,
She's been out here committing assaults and like maiming.
join the Guardians of the Galaxy. She hasn't done shit with a computer.
She's your Luffy right now, Mr. Xavier. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. It was great. And I like how he wants everybody to be super suspicious of him.
Yes.
I like
want watchful eyes on me because that's how I stay. Because that's how I keep myself in check.
And that's I you know what? I totally relate to that.
Like, yeah, I also make suspicious of me, so I don't do wrong things. Like I need eyes on me at all times, or heaven forbid, I might steal a car.
What? It's like, why? Wait, how come you're robbing that guy? You took your eyes off me.
Right?
I need constant suspicion on me because I don't want to father another illegitimate child.
Yeah, but like,
actually, yeah, that's a good point. Has Legion even met Xandra yet?
No, he is not.
That's gonna be interesting.
Maybe next Hellfire.
Maybe next Hellfire Gala.
Dugan, Ewing, Spurrier, please do that, please. Please do that.
Dude, the next giant size issue is just gonna be those two.
That's rough. That ain't right. No. All right. So what did you guys feel like top to bottom? Like just like, I mean, we all know Xavier is now a Sinister. He can be controlled by Sinister.
Well, no. Not just Xavier. There were 4 people that came back. Yeah. There was just one of them. Who else came back? It was Xavier,
Emma,
Hope, and I think X's too.
That's true.
That's
4. Oh, but here's something I wanted to. I was thinking about this earlier this week. What if Sinister mixed it in with his DNA with everything, so anybody who's been resurrected could be potentially controlled by Sinister?
That makes sense to me.
So technically, almost everybody, with the exception of Storm, Sunspot would be taken too.
Sunspot would that's a wrong slide.
Wrong slide, yeah.
Just people who haven't died. WizKid would be good.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he'd be all right.
WizKid hasn't died yet.
It's a very small group.
Yeah, I don't think Manifold's died.
Rachel hasn't died.
Maybe that might be true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys see the variant covers of Emma when she stole Mr. Essex's look?
Yeah.
And she looked
no. I mean, what? I'm sorry to get back. Think about it, but also think about who else. Captain America. I'm just trying to think of people who haven't died. I don't think Cannonball's died. No, Cannonball hasn't died, but Captain America could be a Sinister.
That is true. Captain America. Was there anyone else that they resurrected?
I mean,
Nightcrawler. He's going. He's out of government. He's out a couple times.
Wolverine. Everybody on X-Force, basically.
Yeah. Beast.
And Sage.
Oh God. Funny enough, Abigail Brand.
No, she's been resurrected.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So she could be a
we're talking about people who would be under. Oh, okay. Yeah. Then already we all know Sunspot, Cable, Thunderbird, Havoc, any one of the Hellions.
Yeah. God, that's I'm trying to see other people who have. Yeah, there's too many to count.
Yeah, I'm like.
You know what? Madeline Pryor.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, you know who hasn't though? We have Magic.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think Magic has died.
Ileana.
No, so think about it. Think about the ragtag team who would be the ones trying to stop. It'd be Storm, Sage, Beast, Magic,
Cannonball,
Rachel, Psylocke. No, Psylocke.
Psylocke has died because she was. So Psylocke has died because she was a part of not X-Force, the Hellions.
Oh no, I mean Captain Britain.
Cyber Tube hasn't died.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Once again, I want that to be the meme. I want that to be the joke that Sabretooth comes back. I'm here to get my revenge, and everything's on fire. Like what the hell happened? Like
Right.
he just took too long to get back.
He's like, well, yeah, that's an easy job. Okay, I'm good.
Right.
We all good.
This is an easy job. It's just like, oh, you took all the sport out of it. Now I guess I'm just gonna save this place. I want a challenge.
Oh God, that's like. I wonder what Atlantis is doing. I'm gonna go mess with them.
I wonder what Atlantis is doing. I'm gonna gut Namor.
Figuring out the leadership because they've, forced Namor to abdicate and stuff.
Namor's such an asshole.
Yes, has been since the beginning.
Yep, ever since he was born, and
ever since he was born.
I just don't understand why Krakoa is trying to kiss his ass.
Because he's a very powerful mutant, and imagine.
No, screw him. Fuck that guy.
He has control over the sea. That's a very important thing to have.
Oh God, he can control the sea. You know how much oil we dump in it every day?
Yeah, he could. Yeah, but he could. Well, let me see. He can't control water.
Huh? He doesn't do nothing.
It's not his. He doesn't control the whole oceans.
That's what he says.
It's just the Atlantic.
I control 70% of the planet.
He doesn't even control the biggest part of the ocean. He's in the Atlantic. The biggest one is the Pacific.
Hey, you know what that means? You know what that says to me? It says to me, ineffectual leader.
But that's because Atlantis should be in the Atlantic Ocean. It'd be weird if it was in the Pacific Ocean. It should be called
Pacificus.
Pacificus.
Pasantis.
Yes. Pasantis. Yeah, everyone's just been getting it wrong this whole time. It's Pasantis. It's
Pasaria. Pasaria.
I mean, unironically, yeah. I mean, that makes more sense though, because like Poseidon, I would think, oh, so it's Pasantis. Like, no, no. You good, Cory?
No, it's just like him and Dr. Doom. I would have just said, like, you know what, like, just, with Namor, you gotta treat him like dirt. Be like, okay, we don't need you. And then as soon as you say you don't need him, he's gonna be like, no, I want to be part of this. Like,
yeah, that's or you just bribe him with as many blonde female mutants as you can.
No. Treat you gotta neg him. You got to neg Namor.
You gotta neg him.
Like,
no. Yeah, I know, right? Just the opposite. Like, Namor, we need your help. No, I mean, I guess we'll go ask T'Challa. I know he'll take care of it better than you. Okay, fine, let's go.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we're gonna talk to Dr. Doom. What? You talking to Doom?
It's just like, yeah, you know what? I mean, Namor. I mean, we just came here because we knew like a king should be able to do this. I mean, but if you can't do it, I guess I'll go talk to Black Bolt. I mean, maybe not talk, but like,
right. Like, we're gonna have we're gonna do sign language.
Right, we'll do sign language.
Oh my God. Actually, you know what? Actually, get Multiple Man. Get Forge. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna make it so Black Bolt can talk. So that, yeah. So we're gonna have a real conversation.
And keep him away from Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They don't need to know about each other right now.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like somewhere in the multiverse there was a universe where she just killed him pretty quickly, almost as if it was convenient. But no, almost as if it was contrived. But that couldn't be true.
Right? It's funny. I love it. I'm like, in Dr. Doom, you just gotta roast him. Be like, listen, you nerd. Like, listen, like, you're just mad that Reed Richards, who is literally an asshole, is more popular than you are, and you came. Do you need a hug? Like, I'll hug you. Dr. Doom. Weaponized love. That'd be funny with him. It's like, no.
He's like, I'll talk to Eros.
It's like, away from Doom. Keep Doom away from. Oh God, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Just Doom. Yeah. I don't know. So all right, so X-Force
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this is what happened.
Go ahead, hit me.
Beast put Wolverine under like control, under like a collar.
Okay.
Essentially making him part of the Weapon X program.
Again.
His own the Cohen Weapon X program. And
it's
then
Weapon K.
Yeah, Weapon K. Weapon X Force. So he gets out, Krakoa then pulls him down into the pit, and Wolverine is fighting Krakoa, but it's not actually Krakoa. It's like the what is it? The memory of Victor Creed, and you all know what Victor Creed likes to do.
Kill people.
When he's not killing people, you know what he likes to do? Fight Wolverine.
Yeah.
And so
this
like
is the mutated gentleman who would jump him on every birthday.
Oh God, yes. I love it.
On his birthday, on Wolverine's birthday, every time it's like, oh, guess what time it is?
Wolverine's coming out of a bar out of nowhere, and then Xavier was like, "Gotcha, bitch!"
Yeah, right. Surprise!
He's like, "Why do you keep hurting me?"
No, by that time he would have amnesia, so he wouldn't even know why it happened.
What the hell just happened? And Sabretooth was laughing across the street. That dumbass. No, so Wolverine got out, and everybody knows Beast did it. So, and that's where we are with that.
Yeah.
Beast is going full evil.
Oh yeah, and one of the kids that Kid Omega was, keeping tabs on, because you know how Quentin was helping out in the mutant orphanage, mutant nursery, depending on what you want to call it. Peacock Mask guy has one of those babies.
Yeah, he has a kid wearing a matching suit. It's adorably evil.
Like Arcade, he actually looks like Little Arcade.
Legion of X. Something's happening on Arakko. We're getting a bunch of secondary mutations. Nightcrawler has horns, and he's starting to go a bit more bloodthirsty.
Oh yeah. Like every time he's like knocks his head. Oh, no, sorry everyone. Sorry.
He's becoming like a very aggressive Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
Or maybe a more pissed off version of his father. I don't know. They got
a whole time to it's only a matter of time till Azazel comes back.
Oh no, actually he is dealing with a parent. He's dealing with the woman who raised him, Margali.
Oh, I did not know. I was reading that like, hey, who is this person?
Oh no, that's the woman who raised him
in the circus.
But also she was also smashing his dad.
Okay.
Yeah, Margali is the mother of Amanda Softon, also known as Day Tripper, and the one who was Nightcrawler's adopted sister lover. That's her mom.
You're good. Yeah, you'll have to explain
Carnival
this
people.
Man,
it's carnival people.
It's circus people.
Circus people. Yeah.
So
they're not related. They're not blood related, so it's okay.
It's actually weird because the circus people. It's actually weird that they're not related.
Yeah, and they got a hold of Dr. Nemesis too, and pulled like a Mojo Jojo on him.
Yeah.
And I am science. 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. He's just drooling and speaking in binary.
Black Knight. Dane Whitman, the Black Knight. He has a daughter, half-black daughter.
Yeah, that was in a miniseries.
Who's a curvy lesbian.
Interesting.
Yeah. So because she's like, ooh, look at Nightcrawler's mom. She's hotter than Dragon Curry. I'm like, Jesus Christ. This is weird. But yeah, this really sets up Sins of Sinister. We get some really Legion and Charles are talking now.
Yeah, that was the best part, but that little interjection where you see a little static electricity.
And Xavier's blames like I didn't bitch, I didn't do nothing. I'm sorry for cursing. Like so it's just like Xavier can't get a break. Cy Spurrier hates Professor Xavier.
I don't want it to be what we just said, but unfortunately with the more mixed trajectory that Hickman steered Xavier toward, and Dugan and Ewing and Spurrier are keeping, it unfortunately won't surprise me if it is what we just said. See what I mean?
I'll give you like this is all an attack, and it's by Orcus.
Yeah.
Orcus is attacking the astral plane. They're going after everybody.
I don't know what Orcus is doing. Like, yeah, Orcus. It's been a while since Orcus has come back into the picture.
Oh no! Like, Orcus, Nimrod killed Warlock's father, and now they're in control of the Technarch, which is basically the subdivision of the Phalanx.
Yeah.
So those Phalanx connections. Yeah, it's setting it's set up really nicely. I was really happy with that. And
really, it's really thanks to Cy Spurrier that I've learned a brand new character, Dr. Nemesis, who I like, and Legion and Nightcrawler, and I don't want Xavier to have said all those nice things to his boy and then pulled a Batman.
No. He got guilted into doing this because, all right, Blindfold came into his room and say, "Oh, you need to talk to your son because all he wants to do is gain your love." He's like, "Why am I had to do it? Like, why is he so mad at me? You need to talk to his mother." Like, well, if you believe that, why don't you just tell him? I'm like, why is it his responsibility? That's not his kid. I mean, legally, she took away all his parental rights, and he didn't know. Like, gave it to another man. His mother married another man, and they raised the kid at like that. So Xavier didn't have to do nothing.
Yeah, but comic books, the big two has a lot of characters who don't like absentee fathers.
Oh, come on! No! It's not an absentee father. The mother took him away from him. That's not his.
I mean, that's still technically. Well, that's still technically absentee, but it's not volitional.
Yeah, but it's not. He's not a deadbeat dad. How can you take away from something he didn't know about? And what was?
I mean, you can still wait. You think you have to know about something for it to be taken away from you? Like you could win money today, but you don't know that you have it. It can still be taken away from you. It still belongs to you.
I know, right? You know, I mean, that's what I meant. Like, but yeah, like Legion's mom took away his parental rights.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the clear.
Yeah, but still,
now, this is just guilt. This is just like him being like guilted and gaslit. Like,
well, I think, but still, though, I think having guilt about that still actually shows that he actually is a good person, a good person, and a good father. Because didn't even know you had a son, but you feel guilt about missing out. That is still helpful.
But also, let's not forget he did raise a son, and his name is Scott Summers.
Yeah, I know that, which only hurts more.
Yeah,
it's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
That's yo mama.
Yeah, and I don't think I've asked this question yet because I'm like, okay, Legion, David has a sweetie pie. She's blind. Her code name's Blindfold.
You mean Destiny's granddaughter, who we've not seen them together at all?
Oh, so they have not been an item for
no, they were an item. God, it was like X-Men Legacy. That was back in Marvel Now. That was 2013.
Yeah, 2013. Yeah, around there. Or 2000, or no, X-Men Legacy was like 2007.
No. There's two X-Men Legacies. The X-Men Legacy I'm talking like there's X-Men Legacy with Rogue, where she was
Yeah.
called Legacy, and there's another, and then I made another one that was X-Men Legacy, and it was with Legion. Actually, it got a lot of raving reviews. Actually, I forgot who wrote it, but
It
that's
was Cy
when
Spurrier.
that was Cy Spurrier still. Okay, well then cool.
Cy Spurrier
So,
loves Legion. Like he loves Legion. Not in a weird way. I'm just saying like he likes Legion a lot.
Yeah.
And he loves Dr. Nemesis too. Look at all
Oh yeah. Yeah, he
look
did
at all
write
this
yeah, he
look
had
at
this
all the
X-Force book.
speeches. Yeah, look at all the
Let me see.
speeches.
Did he write Cable and the X-Force? Because the Doctor Nemesis was a highlight in that book too.
Oh
Yeah.
he wrote another X-Force book. It came out later. It was like the team was like it was Cable, Domino, Hope, Dr. Nemesis, and Marrow.
Okay. Wasn't Phantom X on there too?
Yeah, he was on that
Okay,
team.
yeah, I remember that book.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was just weird.
The art was really interesting. I'll say that.
It was weird.
Yep, I'm a spoiler.
Yeah,
Legacy. Holy crap.
But as far as like everything, right? I think we're all good. We're all caught up with everything, but
Yeah.
I am so excited about Sense of Sinister.
Mhm.
This is gonna be so like we have no idea how it's gonna work.
No.
Yeah. And Gillen is one of those writers who he doesn't go up high with his plots like Graham Morrison or Alan Moore would, but he's almost at the Neil Gaiman level where you have to be like, okay, can you go over it one more time, please? I got lost again.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Why is it? Can somebody tell me why? Like Clove Sinister looks like Alan Moore.
Because that is Alan Moore.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
That's another one of his holocrux. It's smart though, because you can't kill a picture. So he'll live forever.
Yeah, because you can't kill a picture and wage eternal revenge on the first act of your writing life that mistreated you so badly.
That he assumes it treated him so badly. He thinks everybody treated him badly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's so next week as far as X books, we have actually I haven't even checked yet. Like
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the Goat X book, Exterminators. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Why? Let it just kill him. Just let it die.
No.
I want a volume 2. I want a volume 2.
I want a volume 2 with different girls so we can expand the roster.
Yeah. If Jubilee is talking in like another book of, hey, can I make another X-Verse team? They're gonna say, Leah Williams, go do another one. And this time we're bringing back the Marvel Max label. Exterminators is the first one on there.
What's the
Leah
next
Williams? Leah Williams, go nuts.
What's the next kind of movie that I want them to parody? That I want her to parody that I like. Do Sucker Punch. That'd be great. It pretty much already is Sucker Punch. Just straight up copy Sucker Punch.
Okay. All right. So
Are you guys reading the new Monica Rambeau miniseries?
I am not.
I am not.
I read it. Bill liked it, and
Bill liked something?
Yeah. Monica just feels a little overworked, and so she's going into space for some me time. She just bumped into the Beyonder, and
you just bumped into them.
Yeah.
Wow.
He decided to change his look. Essentially, Prince called. He wants his appearance back because that's what the Beyonder turned himself into.
That is Prince is the Beyonder.
Guys. Oh, all right. I have next week's books.
Okay. Let's hear it.
You're right. You got your perfect exterminators coming in. but also we got Sins of Sinister #1.
Oh
Yes.
wow, already.
Right? I am so excited. Just two, but like
It's
just-
Sabretooth and the Exiles, #3.
it's there.
If-
Where?
For the 25th.
25th. All right. I only got Exterminators and Sins of Sinister. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. No, I see it. Yeah. So we got yeah. But Sins of Sinister though, we got 52 pages.
Holy
$6.
hell. Holy hell. I hope everyone got paid in full.
I know, right? That better be on commission.
Yeah, Jesus.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen because what happened because we don't know what happened right now.
Nope,
We
but
don't
we will.
like I know they keep on trying to recreate the Age of Apocalypse feel, but this is kind of like this makes me think about that Age of Apocalypse because we don't know exactly what happened. We don't know what we're walking into.
Yeah, this is getting the overtones of not recycling Age of Apocalypse, but it is
Giving us the mystery.
it's the
supplying us
inspiration. This is clearly the Age of Apocalypse is clearly the inspiration for this, but it's not the wholly recycled.
Let's go.
Mhm.
All right. For Sterling Silver,
Yes.
Cory, I'm 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. We're the AKPC.
Yes.
We'll see you next week. Ooh, so
Can't wait. It's gonna be sinister.
Yeah.
Really, you want to go out on
Yes.
that one? That's
Yes.
you feel strong about that.
Strong about that.
All right, I guess we'll see you soon. Sinisterly.